in my circle? Who the one who be the snakes? Who gon' fold up under pressure? Who gon' understand the stakes? Who gon' wait to get their food to try to take from off my plate? Who the love? Who gon' understand I'm hurt? Who gon' love me unconditionally and try to make it work? Who gon' party once I'm gone and shed a tear once I'm in dirt? I ain't asking for too much, I'm trying to understand my worth.
Welcome to the next episode of Give Me My Crown podcast.
Give Me My Crown podcast.
And we back at y'all in person with another episode.
Yes, sir. First time in a long time.
Yes, bitch. Shoot, it's been a minute. Want to come back this podcast and we want to talk about a hot topic right now. It's going on all over the internet. It's a big debate. Cam Newton versus Jalen Hurts.
Straight disrespect, man. We're not even going to do this like it's not disrespectful.
Yeah, so like he said, first of all, we're going to start off by saying, or I'm going to start off by saying, I don't appreciate the disrespect of Cam Newton, all he has done for this city, for the city of Charlotte, and for the Carolinas in general. Cam Newton, when he came to Carolina, he brought a whole swag with him.
He did, man. I don't even like Cam Newton. But he had me dabbing.
He had the whole world dabbing.
Doing Superman.
He had the whole world dabbing.
Whole world, man.
So let's get into it a little bit. So everybody's comparing Cam Newton to Jalen Hurts. And no matter which way you look at it, whether you look at stats, whether you just look at the overall player as a person. So obviously now we're going to compare first 5 to 6 seasons because Jalen Hurts ain't been in the league that long. But Cam Newton hit his prime by that time.
No, his prime rookie year
to 2017.
His first 7 years of prime.
2017.
But let me say this: we're not talking about team right now.
Correct.
We are strictly talking player.
Correct. Because that is one thing. So if you look at the teams Cam Newton played with, Cam Newton was not surrounded by star-studded talent. Like, yes, he had talent with him.
Let's break this down real quick. Cam Newton's team, O-line, ever as good as Eagles O-line?
No.
Cam Newton's receiving core, ever as good as?
No. No, because you look at Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts obviously got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and Dallas Goedert.
Yep.
Or the Panthers, yes, we had Greg Olsen. I give him that. We had Greg Olsen.
That's tight end. That's it, though.
Yes, and he had Steve Smith in his early years. And then after that, Brandon LaFell, Kelvin Benjamin, Devin Funches, Ted Ginn Jr.
Hey, Ted Ginn had speed, though.
Yeah, he had speed.
That was a joke, people. That was a joke.
So going back,
run game. Hold up,
run game. So the Eagles got arguably the best running back in the league.
Saquon Barkley. Let's talk about it. Yep.
Yes, they got arguably the best running back in the league. Back then, we had Jonathan Stewart, and early on in his career, we had D'Angelo Williams.
Yep.
And they were not by any means scrubs. They were great players.
They're not Saquon,
but they're not Saquon.
Exactly.
Saquon literally
got them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he killed that rushing record.
Yeah, he got them to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I 100% agree. So if we're looking at Cam Newton versus Jalen Hurts, so we talked about the two teams. We'll bring them back up in certain instances, but go player for player. First of all, coming out of college, Cam Newton was pro-ready coming out of college.
We're not going to talk about college.
That's what I'm saying, coming out of college.
The greatest single college season ever.
Yeah, hands
ever.
down.
Cam Newton.
Hands down, because he didn't have not one player that made that dominated on an NFL team. I don't even know if he had one player that started on an NFL team.
For Auburn that year. He killed it.
Oh, yeah. So, coming out, obviously, let's look at rookie seasons.
Yep.
I don't think Jalen Hurts started his rookie season.
No, he didn't.
Cam Newton obviously came out, started game 1 through 400 yards.
Phenom, man.
400 yards first 2 games, through 400 yards.
Like 700 rushing yards?
Yes.
That season?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, Cam Newton he's an overall athlete.
Correct.
So he obviously can do it. He could do it all. He could throw the ball. He could run the ball.
Yep.
And contrary to what a lot of people think, he wasn't an accurate passer before his shoulder went out. He may not have been the most accurate, but he could get the ball where he needed it to go.
I will agree. His QBR rating and Jalen Hurts' QBR rating is kind of the same.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And also Cam Newton, like I said, he could throw the ball, he could run the ball.
Yep.
And I think Jalen don't get me wrong, Jalen Hurts, I'm not going to say he can't run the ball. I think Jalen Hurts has the ability to run the ball. He doesn't need to at this point.
Exactly. You got the best running back behind you. Just hand it off. Yeah.
And a lot of arguments, a lot of people make Jalen Hurts has more rushing touchdowns than Cam Newton.
1 yard.
Exactly. So when you look at it, when you look at the quarterback sneak versus Cam Newton is not running. I mean, he's not running quarterback sneaks the whole time.
He telling linebackers, stop me.
Exactly. So if you look at, and honestly, Cam Newton might be third and short, fourth and short. Cam Newton might be one of the most dangerous players ever.
First down every time.
Because you don't know if he's going to hand it off.
Yep.
You don't know if he's going to sweep around the edge.
He gonna pass.
You don't know if he's going to go. You don't know if he's going to pass.
Yep.
You don't know if he's going to go in the middle or over top.
Exactly.
Because Cam Newton, like I said, he at that point in his career, he called himself Superman for a reason.
He was unstoppable, man.
He could do it all.
We're not going to even talk about the MVP season. It was ridiculous, man.
And if you look at his MVP season, he made receivers into Pro Bowl caliber receivers.
Yep.
He made Ted Ginn Jr. into a Pro Bowl receiver. Ted Ginn, before that, never had a Pro Bowl season.
And after.
Yeah, or after.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Ted Ginn had 10 touchdowns that year.
He did.
Ted Ginn ain't never seen 10 touchdowns. He never even got close to 10 touchdowns.
He's seen 5 after that.
So he had that. He lost his top receiver the year prior. Kelvin Benjamin got injured in training camp. So he's going into the season, his MVP season, without a number one receiver.
That's true.
He turned Ted Ginn into that number one receiver.
Yep.
Now, granted, he did have a great defense.
He had Greg Olsen, too.
Yeah, he had Greg Olsen. Yeah, I give him that. He had Greg Olsen. He had Jonathan Stewart. Yeah. So he had a supporting cast, but he was not surrounded by star talent.
Yeah, he was not.
And if you look at this past year, Jalen Hurts had a great defense.
He didn't even pass for 3,000 yards, though.
Correct. With 2 of the top 20 receivers.
Top receivers.
In the NFL.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown.
And Dallas Goedert.
And Dallas Goedert. Now, I guess in some instances you could argue, did he not pass for over 3,000 yards because of Saquon? That could be an argument. But you still...
Go back to the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
They were throwing the ball a lot.
Yes, they were.
Yeah,
they were.
Yeah.
So, do you think? Next question: do you think Jalen Hurts has reached his prime, or do you think he still has room to go to reach his ceiling?
Okay, this is going to be. I gotta break this down. Right now, he's a game manager. I think he has not reached his prime. Mm-hmm. I think he will reach his prime at some point. But if he keeps the team he has now, we may never know because he'll just keep handing off to Saquon Barkley.
So, when you say he may reach his prime at some point, how?
Saquon, he got to get hurt.
I guess so you think they have to lose Saquon in order for us to see what type of quarterback Jalen Hurts really is?
Yes, because right now you just hand the ball off 300 times in the season.
I mean, that's true.
In the playoffs, what Saquon say? Hey, change the play and give me the ball. And then he ran for like 60 yards for a touchdown to win the game.
Yeah, you got a point.
If a running back can do that, you hand him the ball. In the Super Bowl, they game planned so much for Saquon that he was able to run. Yeah, he was able to run the ball, throw the ball, do whatever he wanted to do because it was all about stopping Saquon.
Yeah, and which they did. Yeah, because obviously
we're gonna talk about it. Yeah, we both lost money.
So, but yeah, so I kind of feel the same way. I feel like Jalen Hurts does. I feel like he can get better, but will we see him get better? I don't know because you got to think about it. They're not going to be able to keep the same team they got.
That's true.
They're paying too much
money.
Getting paid. They can't continue. They can't pay Jalen Hurts, Saquon, Devontae Smith, and A.J. Brown. They can't continue to pay all of them.
Dallas Goedert still getting paid.
Dallas Goedert,
Lane Johnson. Yes. Getting paid O-line,
So if you look at it, they're going to lose.
Yep.
They're going to lose Saquon and possibly a receiver.
Is last year the first year Saquon was healthy?
Fully healthy.
A lot of times he get hurt.
Yeah, I think it was because last year he played the full season.
Pretty much. Is he going to be able to do it this year?
I don't know.
These are questions you got to ask because when Saquon goes down, can he put the team on his back and throw for 400 yards,
which he would have to do.
He would have to
because I don't.
Who's the backup?
I don't know. I don't even know because the backup didn't play last year.
My point, he had to. Saquon played.
So it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what he can do. And that's not even a slight to Jalen Hurts, because I still think Jalen Hurts is a good quarterback.
Yeah.
I think he's a good quarterback. I think he can get the job done with the team he has. But the question is, when we talked about this the other day, this is the scenario I used. If you put Cam Newton on this Eagles team, he's winning 3 or 4 Super Bowls in a row.
Multiple.
If you put Jalen Hurts on that Carolina team, they're not even a playoff team.
The best way to compare it, if you put Lamar Jackson on the Eagles team versus having Jalen Hurts on the Eagles team. Because Lamar Jackson is the closest thing to Cam Newton we've seen.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, rush 4,000, throw for 4,000.
I agree.
Yeah, closest thing.
I thought Anthony Richard was going to be there. But
yeah, we thought.
We'll see what happens. This is his off topic a little bit. This is his make or break season. Yeah. Anthony Richardson we're talking about. If he doesn't do anything this season, then I think from this point on he's backup quarterback.
Yep.
But yeah, so back to the topic. If you put Jalen Hurts on that Panthers team, they are not even a playoff team in my eyes.
I was going to say, you don't think playoffs?
No, I don't think they make the playoffs.
They have top
maybe because of the defense.
That's what I'm saying. Defense.
Maybe because of the defense. But who is he going to throw the ball to? Because if you look at a lot of times when either the receivers,
I got the point. I get the point.
Because they game planned so much for Cam Newton that the receivers was able to get open, and Jonathan Stewart was able to get off.
Yeah, that's true.
Because if you put Jalen Hurts in the team, yes, Jalen Hurts can still run the ball, but Jalen Hurts is not.
He can't take the hits.
Yes, and he's not. And I wouldn't even label him as a scrambling quarterback. He's a quarterback that can scramble. I don't know if I would label him as a scrambling quarterback.
Yeah,
Cam Newton is looking to run the ball.
He is, man. Tell you stop me.
Jalen Hurts is not. Jalen Hurts can run the ball when he needs to, but he's not looking to run the ball.
I agree.
And it's kind of like almost kind of like a comparing. I'm trying to compare 2 quarterbacks in today's NFL. Almost like comparing Lamar Jackson to maybe a Russell Wilson. Lamar Jackson is looking to run the ball.
He is. Yep.
Russell Wilson is not looking to run the ball, but Russell Wilson can run the ball.
Yep.
So I think it's kind of like comparing those two. So like I said, we want to get on here and kind of jump in on the debate and kill all the disrespect for
all the Cam Newton haters want to kill them. But I got a question for you. A little bit off subject. I know Cam to you is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. Cam Newton's prime, you taking him or you taking any other quarterback in their prime?
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton?
And that's not even to say he's the best, because I wouldn't even say he's the best quarterback, but he is the reason I'm taking him because he's the best athlete. Okay. I don't think we have ever seen an athlete as good as Cam Newton do what he can do.
So you take him over Prime Vic?
Over Prime Vic?
It was short, but Prime Vic. Pre-dogfighting Vic.
See, that's hard because we seen what Michael Vick did, but look at Michael Vick's supporting cast.
Oh yeah,
he had Algie Crumpler. He had Warwick Dunn was good at that time. He had Roddy White. Yeah. He had Tony Gonzalez. Like
I got it.
I think did he have to?
No, Gonzalez one day was
Algie Crumpler, but he had a squad.
I got it.
So we seen Cam Newton do it with nothing
over prime. Say Peyton Manning.
I'm gonna say just because the only reason I pick him over any other quarterback, me personally, is because he could get it done with his legs.
Now, people, I do not agree with this statement. Prime Peyton Manning is the greatest quarterback ever. I would say that.
I mean, I'm not saying I disagree.
I'm just saying, but you'll take Cam.
I would take Cam.
Okay.
Because look, think about it in this scenario.
I'm calling Omaha.
Think about it in this scenario. You put Peyton Manning out there. Peyton Manning has made receivers great.
He has, man.
Now you put Peyton Manning out there. The receiver or the defense is not worried about him running. They are able to focus 100%.
I see where you're going with this.
On either the running back and the passing game. So they shut down the passing game. He can't run the ball.
But who shut down the passing game?
What do you mean?
Like who did shut it down when he was throwing the ball?
He always had receivers though.
I asked the question: who shut it down?
Yeah, Marvin Harrison.
No. See, you off topic. Who shut it down?
Nobody.
My point exactly.
But he had receivers.
All right, he did.
You put him out there with a Ted Ginn Jr.
He gonna make Ted Ginn look good.
He probably will.
2 seconds, throw the ball.
But is he gonna make him look that good?
I don't know.
And you still got other quarterbacks like Tom Brady. Tom Brady made receivers look great too.
He did.
But once again, what I will say is they can't run the only reason I'm picking Cam is because Cam can move the ball with his arm or his legs.
All right.
Now, and that's not me saying he's a better quarterback than them. He's a better athlete.
Greatest athlete all the time in football at quarterback. I get a Cam Newton. He is. So in this debate, Cam Newton got to get a crown.
Oh, definitely.
You got to get a crown.
Definitely. We just like I said, we had to jump on here because we was getting tired of all the disrespect.
Yeah, a lot of disrespect.
You log online, get on TikTok. People are talking about Cam Newton like he won't the greatest Panther to ever play the game.
Let's talk about this disrespect though. NFL and Carolina Panthers, put some respect on this man's name. He should be in the Ring of Honor, and the NFL should feature him more on stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
He pioneered being a dual quarterback.
I agree because he changed the game of quarterback. Like, of course, you had the Vicks and stuff that came before him,
Cunningham, but not like him. Yeah.
But when Cam Newton came, like I said, I don't know if there has been any other player that has brought the swag to a team and a city that he brought.
Like Charlotte, it's a small market team. Think about sports, right? Yes. Man, I was at the I'm Back game. The buzz at that game was crazy. Yes. Like, that man said, I'm back, and the whole city went crazy.
Yep. And like I said, he just bought the swag he brought to the team. Like, even when we had a losing record, the stands were filled because of him. Yep. And I don't think we'll ever see that again, especially not in Carolina. In any other city, I don't know. I don't know if there's any other quarterbacks or anybody that could bring that type of buzz. Gotcha. Man, we might see it in Arch when he comes. I don't know yet. Arch does not have that.
No, he got swag though.
He has swag, but he is not. I don't think he's as outspoken as Cam.
No, he ain't.
So that's kind of
Is that why Cam gets the hate though?
I think so. Yes.
He's so outspoken.
Yes. I 100% think that's why he gets hate.
Okay.
But I mean, you can't, even though he talks so much, you can't deny his game.
Yeah, like he said, talk about my game.
He can back it up. He can back up what he talks about.
Yeah.
That's what I like about him. So, like I said, we had to get on here and, just kill the disrespect.
That's right.
And definitely, as y'all know, on every podcast, before we get off every podcast, we do say this is more than a podcast. We handing out crowns. And this episode, Cam Newton is definitely getting the crown.
He got to get one.
So, we're giving Cam Newton the crown for this episode. Cam Newton, we're killing all the disrespect that's been put on your name. And as we always say, this is more than a podcast. We're handing out crowns.
Hand them out.
Who the lover, who the hate? Who the realest in my circle? Who the one who be the snakes? Who gon' fold up under pressure? Who gon' understand the stakes? Who gon' wait to get their food to try to take from off my plate? Who the love? Who gon' understand I'm hurt? Who gon' love me unconditionally and try to make it work? Who gon' party once I'm gone and shed a tear once I'm in dirt?